What you're about to see is taken from Rebel Base, IGN's weekly Star Wars show. I hate what you've done to our family.
So Star Wars then has inspired an entire world of merchandise. There's a Star Wars toaster now, which looks pretty good. But we fell into a little bit of an Etsy hole this week by looking
Speak for yourself, mate.
by looking at some of the weirdest stuff. And it all started with this lightsaber cheese knife and wine stoppers here that we found on the internet. I think a couple of sites were doing stories on them because they're just like, it's a lot of really homemade stuff. If you know what Etsy is, it's sort of like a craft website that people can set up their own shops and sell the different stuff. And there's a lot of Star Wars stuff on there. So we've been sifting through it, sifting through the most weird stuff that we found, starting with the cheese knife and wine stoppers, which are actually quite expensive, but they are nothing compared to the 3D printed melted Darth Vader helmet. Which is $4.99, which boasts, once you have one, you'll never be without it. And it's basically...
Does that not apply to anything you purchase?
But it's so weird. It's like a little small version of the melted Darth Vader helmet from the Force Awakens trailer. $4.99.
On the topic of melted Darth Vader helmets, as we often are, this week earlier on, I'll find it so you can drop it in now, is the image of the original one they burnt in Return of the Jedi.
Right, okay.
And I think it was made probably out of fiberglass or something.
Right.
And because the fiberglass is like, through the heat, it's like transformed into hair.
What?
So it's like this old, hairy Darth Vader helmet face.
I don't want that in my life.
It almost made me feel a little bit sick.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Anyway, moving on to something a little bit more light-hearted and savoury. Not savoury, the crayons. R2-D2 crayons. These are, for the princely sum of £2.67, you can get an 8-pack of cute and colourful crayons. Quote, will make a wonderful party favour or a great gift for a budding artist.
Now this shop as well is actually quite cool, and they do like Lego figures, they do like other different things, but I just love all these little R2D2 things. And £2.67 as well, that's nothing.
Yeah, they also do crayons in the shape of bandages. Don't know why you'd want, and a Mini-Man. Mini-Man looks a lot like a Lego minifig, but legally distinct. But yeah, it's all about the R2-D2 mini crayons.
Yeah, next up, this is my favourite things, needle felted Ewoks. So there's this one, but there's also... There's also Made For You by Jackie, which is a shop on there, and she makes a lot of cool stuff. But there's a couple of them that I just can't stop looking at. Look at the little baby Ewok one.
What? Are they real human teeth?
So that one behind us, that is made by West, and that's £14.50. It's needle felted Ewok Star Wars series.
And it has two of Jackie's baby's teeth. She puts something of herself into
everything
she
makes. No, that's made by West, not made by Jackie. If you wanted to go a little bit more upmarket, you go to Made For You by Jackie, and these ones, $37.99 and $55.99 for the baby one. So
I think they're cute.
Are they cute? They are cute, but in a terrifying way. I wouldn't put that in my kid's bedroom, would you?
I don't know. My mum used to collect clowns when I was a child, so I grew up in a house full of clowns. So
that's terrifying.
Haven't killed anyone yet?
Not quite as terrifying as that then. What have you got? What's next?
Next is Star Wars 5-piece wooden utensil set for £12.50.
That's pretty good.
£12.50. So let me look. So in this set you get 4 wooden spoons and a fish slice.
Star Wars fish slicer.
Mainly spoons.
Yeah.
As each set is hand burnt and made to order, please be understanding of any slight imperfections or differences from the picture designs.
So basically, they're all one of a kind.
Yeah.
Because
they're really cool. So they've got.
They're all one of a kind because she's not taking her time with them. She's bashing them out, so they could all have just little imperfections.
It's £12.50. I think they're pretty good if you want 7 wooden spoons. Yeah, and also because it's burnt in, it's not going to make them unsanitary. And also does ones of Breaking Bad.
Nice. Next up, I've got, I just found this really odd. It's a vinyl record clock of Star Wars. So it's pretty good because it's got like Darth Vader and Luke sort of battling it out. But I just find the entire thing really strange. So they say, we made our clocks from old used vinyl records. Thanks to our passion to music, we give a new life for used and forgotten vinyl records. We make them functional, beautiful, and great looking part of your interior. Still, music fans should not be afraid. We create our clocks from records that are no longer playable. That's why albums may have some scratches. Now, it's really well made, but I just find it really odd.
Why do you find it odd? Well, because I think it's quite cool that they're cut out, because a lot of people make vinyl clocks is like a thing you always find down like car boots, the record.
Yeah.
I think it's quite good. They've gone to the effort to like make it into an actual piece.
Yeah, but why is it a record though? I don't get it. Like, that's the thing that bothers me. Is they've
You're overthinking
Yeah,
it.
I really am.
Well, you want that record to be something Star Wars related, don't you?
I don't know.
Do you need it to be more conceptually tight?
Yeah, it does. It doesn't work for me for some reason because I think it's good, but why is it a record? Why is that good? I don't know. I'm struggling with it.
You're overthinking it, mate.
I am. Yeah.
Just don't argue it. Accept.
What have you got?
This one I think you'll like. I actually really like this. Chewbacca bandolier guitar strap.
Yeah.
So you can rock out like Chewie.
That's pretty good.
So the iconic Chewie bandolier is, they just built that onto a guitar strap.
Yeah.
Not much more to say about that one, but I think it is actually pretty cool.
How much is that? 35 quid.
That is 35
If you're in a
English
band,
pounds.
if you're in a nerd band, imagine that, like rocking.
If
out
you
like
play in a
that.
cantina.
Next. I've got Star Wars Lego buttonhole, £25.32. And this is like, even though it's weird, it's still very cool. And it's got a really nice little story with it as well, because it says, I handmade these for my own wedding and got so many lovely comments about them, I decided to set up shop.
Oh.
The pictures show Yoda / Darth Vader / Obi-Wan, but I can make any character that you would like, as long as it's available. And that's from A Bride Less Ordinary. She does a lot of like wedding stuff. And it's really cool. It's weird, but very cool.
That's the thing, like for weddings, those little like favours that you have to put on everyone's table.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Well, like weddings as well, like, are boring. Weddings are really boring. So if you can spruce up your wedding with some Star Wars, that's what I would do. Next.
Yeah, you tell that to your fiance. Good. So Star Wars toilet target, segueing from weddings into urinal functional decoration.
This is one of my favourite things.
Star Wars toilet targets cost £3.83. Do you have a potty training boy in your house? Or girl? How about
What?
a potty...
No, not a girl. How would you... That's not...
I wouldn't know about those sort of things, Gav. So
You're not training her right if you're getting her to go onto those.
Perfect. Do you have a potty training boy in your house? How about a potty trained boy that has a hard time aiming?
Yeah.
Maybe you have a man in your house that could use a refresher course, and you are tired of cleaning that toilet before you use it. These targets are for you. Stay on target.
Nice. Stay on target. I really like these. They're so silly. £3.83. And this is
Don't put them up there.
Why? Well, because you got to aim there. Where are you aiming?
Into the toilet.
Yeah, that is in the toilet though. You're aiming at the
Quite
top.
high up there.
But would you be able to aim down like that? Oh no, you would, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, they put them a bit high. You're right. Anyway, moving on. Star Wars light switch decal, £2.67. It's a bit odd. It says light side, dark side, choose wisely. And you can just stick them over the top of your things. I don't know. I kind of like them. Stand size light switch Star Wars decal. Bring back any boring light switch with this decal.
But when it's dark, you can't read it.
No, that's right.
Okay, so next up is XWing Ring. This is really
amazing.
This is amazing. This is spruce up your wedding.
Yeah.
So it is it's a gold, silver, platinum, and palladium ring made to order, and it's a very ornate wedding ring in the shape of an X-wing.
They do R2-D2 ones as well. They're so beautiful, but how much are they? How much is that X-Wing one?
So that one is £663.
How much?
Which, if you were buying a wedding ring, that's not
How
beyond
much are
the
wedding rings?
as much as you want to spend.
Is
Depends
it?
how much you love the person.
That's not true. Depends.
Of course, it's not true.
All right. Well, I'm single, so I wouldn't know, mate. Cheers. Bring it out.
Pathetic.
And next then is the Star Wars Garter. So this is another sort of wedding thing.
Why have you picked on wedding stuff?
I don't know. I really don't know. It was an accident.
You're trying to tell me something?
There's just lots on there. I just don't want to be alone anymore, Daniel.
I don't think an X-Wing ring's going to help.
Yeah, I turned up to my first date with a Star Wars Lego Garter. Oh yeah, I got you this present. I hope that's all right.
Don't worry, got our party favours sorted.
So this is from Ooh La La Boudoir, and so I think it's quite good. Perfect for any bride with a Star Wars theme to their wedding or a secret love for the best sci-fi films ever. The Garter is made from slender ivory vintage style lace with an overlay of blue satin ribbon. This one shows Leia and Chewbacca, but I can do pretty much any character you wish. And that's £35.99. What's the last one you got?
So it is a Star Wars China tea plate by Lavinius Tea Party. So what it is, it's a retro vintage plate with brown, red and black pattern, which I've added an R2-D2 to. I do like how chintzy they are mixed with Star Wars imagery.
Yeah,
it's good.
Definitely. It's really good because I think they're like old style sort of like vintage plates with just like little sort of
It's
Star
a
Wars
perfect
on,
wedding gift.
Why? It's not wedding. That's not wedding.
Could be.
Well, I'm not getting married anytime soon. You might be, but I'm not, am I? So, yeah. Well, those are the weirdest things that we found on Etsy to do with Star Wars. What have you found? Let us know. rebelbase@ign.com.